What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another highly combustible reaction. We're jumping in the next one on our Itchy Boots journey. We're gonna go save some Mexican sea turtles. I'm totally about that. Been to a few sea turtle sanctuary type places in my life where you're gonna watch them rescue them. They are beautiful creatures. They get huge. If you never see a sea turtle in real life, I highly recommend it. Go snorkeling or scuba diving. Go see one for yourself. Go save them on the beach. There's all kinds of organizations out there that do this. Let's jump in, check it out together, see what we got. Get over, show her all the love in the world. If you haven't done so already, you're missing out on some great life adventures.
Gonna help some of the weak ones.
Shout out to Jan, by the way, for the request. Listen, the world is huge, folks. If you haven't gone out and explored it, you're missing out. If you're just there stuck. All my Americans, I'm mainly targeting you. Everybody else likes to travel around. Their countries are so close together. I know so many of us that never, ever explore outside of our home state. Another country for a lot of people is not even on the bucket list. That's crazy to me. Go see this giant rock that we live on. It might make you appreciate life a little bit more.
Good morning, internet. It is 9:15 in the morning and welcome back to the channel. Welcome here in a small fishing village here on the Mexican coast, Pacific side. The sun is super bright and it's already getting very hot. So I've changed my plan a little bit because I had to wait quite long for breakfast. So now the morning is kind of getting away from me. It's getting hot. So I just really want to hit the road. So instead of walking around town, I'll just see if I can ride a little bit towards the beach. Let me get the map out though and tell you or show you where I am and what the plan is for today. Okay, so this is where I am right now. So in the last video I came from San Cristobal and I rode all the way here. And today I'm going to go past Puerto Escondido a little bit. So I want to stay, I think, somewhere in this area today. So I'm just gonna follow the coastal road over here. And I think the total is about.
That's gonna be a beautiful drive.
Adios.
Any coastal road, man. I gotta be near the water.
Okay, let's
need my gills to get wet from time to time.
Ride a little bit towards the beach, if I can even. Ah, what a beautiful place, right? The mountains there are so high on that side of the coast. And yeah, this is just completely undeveloped beach side, which is just lovely. No big hotels or bars or nothing. Just oh, it's getting sandy. Just some fishing boats I see. I think the fishermen have just come back. See, behind here is also quite high mountains.
Look at that, it's gorgeous. It looks heavily.
go. I am about 8 kilometers from Mazunte right now. And it's almost 1 o'clock, so my plan is to go and have a lunch there somewhere and then continue. Look at this. Pretty stunning beach, right? And now this place, Mazunte, well, it has a beautiful beach. And somehow it became a very popular hangout for hippies.
Somehow?
But this place has a very, very...
Anywhere where there's a beautiful beach and a spot to rest, I think you can find hippies. Like, I don't know, this just to set up the wooden little hut kind of totally reminds me of Thailand. The water, the sand, everything.
Dark history. Because in the 1970s they built a turtle slaughterhouse here.
Oh no!
Around that time this became kind of the center of the turtle trade in meat and eggs. The eggs were considered an aphrodisiac. So legally 30,000 turtles could be killed per year. But it is believed that including the illegal take, it was almost twice that number. And that one went on for 30 years and it led to a global decline in the turtle populations. So the slaughterhouse doesn't exist anymore, and apparently all that remains is a cement floor. I'm not exactly sure where it is. And instead of the slaughterhouse there is now a turtle protection center in Mazunte
awesome.
as well. I'm not going to visit that one because my planned destination for today, which is about 100 kilometers up the coast from here, there is also a turtle center, I guess I could say. And that's the one I'm going to visit, or I hope to visit this afternoon. Apparently there's still illegal activities going on, so there are still people stealing turtle eggs or killing turtles for their meat or for the leather or whatever product. But obviously compared to everything that happened down here in the past, it's going a lot better. Alright, let's keep going because I still have over 100 kilometers to go. So I'm not there yet. Okay, I've arrived in the town where I'm hoping to stay the night. It's right at the beach again. Hotel.
Oh my God, so picturesque. That could be a postcard right there.
I found a place to stay, so that's good. So now I'm just going on a small ride because not far from here is this place where there is a team of people doing some pretty amazing work in protecting the turtles around here. So I'm gonna see if they're there and if I can talk to them maybe. Here probably. No. Oh. Hola. Aquí es el lugar de tortugas. No. Adelante. Ok, gracias. A bit further. Now I've passed it already, somehow. Maybe they're on the other side of the track. So it is now 9 o'clock at night. I am walking on the beach here, as you can probably hear from the waves. Turns out it's actually really sad. There used to be a turtle protection operation going on here, where they would patrol the beaches at night, and they would collect the eggs once they were laid, so they could keep them safe until they hatched, and then they would release the baby turtles at a safe time in the ocean as well. But everything changed after COVID because, well, everything was shut down here, so there was no more people coming here anymore. And this operation survived kind of on ecotourism, on people visiting, and that completely stopped. And there is no government funding for this operation. So there's nobody there even to talk to, nothing. Yeah, there is still...
That's freaking tragic. Oh my God, that's heartbreaking. I thought it was gonna be something awesome. Tim, imagine showing up somewhere and it's just not there. I had the opportunity to go to a sea turtle hatchery in Sri Lanka, and I think they had like 6 of the world's 8, maybe, different kinds of sea turtles. They had a whole bunch of them, and they would bring in the eggs. People would do the same thing, comb the beach, bring the eggs in, put them in a safe spot under the sand, and when they hatched, they would all take them down to the beach and release them. I wasn't there for the release, unfortunately, but they also had a whole lot of rehabilitated turtles in there. It's a very beautiful thing. I've been to one there. I've been to one in Jacksonville, North Carolina. I've been to a few different ones, and it's just, I don't know, they're being able to see creatures up close right there, just kind of face to face, look at them in their eyes. It's impossible to not care after that.
Turtle rescue going on kind of in the next town, not too far from here, but in this beach there's now nothing. So I'm just going to, I don't know, take the night shift, or at least walk this part of the beach and see if we see any turtles. I do feel for the poor turtles, because you probably can't see that, but here there is quite a big slope. So when they come from the ocean, they have to climb this dune almost before they can really reach the beach. So that must be pretty tough for them. So I've been walking for a kilometer, more than a kilometer I think. Now, no turtles yet. It's possible that they come out a little bit later. In any case, it's not top turtle season. So there are a few different species of turtle that come and lay eggs here. And I think that the main season is from August, I think. But there is one species that lays eggs year round. So they could come here every night. But then of course, this beach is massive. And you just need to be there at the right time. So it's possible that they only come out like, I don't know, 3 in the morning. But to walk this beach the entire night by myself may not be the best idea ever. You can see the moon, by the way.
Maybe not.
There's a little bit of moon. The stars are just incredible. You can't see that on my measly GoPro, but it is magnificent. I am almost back to the place where I'm staying. Didn't see any turtles, I didn't see any people trying to steal turtle eggs. Always clear. Itchy Boots Turtle Patrol. Signing off.
Itchy Boots Turtle Patrol.
I'm now following the guys from the guest house where I stayed last night. They're going to lead the way to hopefully a small boat again. It has been a while since I put Alaska on a boat. So anyway, because what I talked about, the turtle operation over here has unfortunately stopped because no funding, no project. But in another community, which lies on the other side of the lagoon here, they still have an active project. So I'm gonna see if I can have a look over there and maybe stay the night on that side. There is also a road going there, but you have to ride all the way around. So it's I think an hour to get there from here, whereas it's really not that far. So it's actually much faster to just take a little boat. So I'm gonna see if we can find a boat and get there. Let's check out this boat. Oh, es pequeño la lancha, ¿no?
Sí, pero sí cabe.
¿Cuál lancha? Que voy a ver. Buenos días. ¿Es su lancha? Solo voy a ver si se puede hacer. Oh, yeah.
Una llanta arriba, una llanta pasada. Ayer pasó una como esa.
¿Una llanta arriba? No, no.
2, 3 motos pasamos ya.
3 motos. Pero son motos pequeños.
Como esa pasamos una, pesa mucho, por igual que no puedo yo solo, podemos ir varios para bajarla y subirla.
Creo que voy a tomar el camino.
¿Vamos a tomar el camino?
Es 1 hora, ¿no?
Te vas por allá, pero
Solo es que cada vez cuando pongo mi moto en una lancha, algo está quebrado.
Si piensas que le va a pasar algo, mejor no, ¿eh? Está bien.
I don't know that I would try to do it either.
Es que le da miedo, pues no va a caer. Tal vez se quiebre. Sí, luego está pesado.
Bueno, pero gracias. Gracias por todo.
Dale, cuídate.
Que le vaya bien. Adios. Can you believe it? I actually turned down a boat.
Yeah, no kidding, but I had to do the
I'm
same.
looking at that little boat and I'm thinking, not again, you know. Every time I put Alaska on boats like that, something breaks. And I don't know, it's not the open ocean of course, but there were quite some waves because of the wind. So I don't know how choppy it gets. Yeah, I can ride there, you know, it's an hour. It's an hour ride to get there, so.
That's one of those perfect examples of better safe than sorry. That's what that is right there. And I totally agree.
I'll just do that and keep Alaska in one piece. Ooh, even here there
Smartest
are
idea I've ever heard.
speed bumps you have to be careful about. Oh, it's just a lovely, lovely road to Chakawa. That's actually the place that I'm going now. Tiny, tiny town, again on the coast. I have arrived in Chakawa. Now the thing is, I do not know where this turtle project is.
That's okay. Exploring is most of the fun, right? Meeting amazing people.
Una consulta. Estoy buscando el proyecto de tortugas.
De tortugas, ¿no le dijeron si es específicamente trae algún nombre?
No, no.
No le, porque
Solo el centro donde...
debe ser del lado de la isla, porque aquí no va. Es en la isla.
En la isla.
Sí, tienes que dejar tu moto acá en algún estacionamiento y ya de ahí tomar una lancha.
Ah, ok.
Y ya de ahí te llevan, cualquier lanchero o persona te puede llevar allá donde vas.
Hay un hospedaje en este lado.
De este lado, sí, el bambú. Aquí bajando,
El bambú.
seguidita.
Ok, gracias. Ah, okay. Yeah, so, well, I knew this. is actually the little boat that I could take from the other side. That wouldn't have come here, but would have come to the other side of a little island, and then I'd have to take another lancha to get here. So there's kind of two bodies of water, and turns out the turtle place is right in the middle. I found a little boat. It's gonna take me to the other side, and then there I am going to search for the turtle center. If the boat's gonna start. Yes, it is. Yes. Okay, gracias. I'm back here on the beach side. So the turtle place should be somewhere around here. Well, I think I found the place. I think this is where they rebury the nests until the eggs hatch. Let's see if I can find someone who works here or knows anything. There. I'm now here with Jimena? Yes. Jimena? And Mariano. Look at the babies. Oh. So they hatched today?
They hatched this morning, but
this morning
they just hatched.
Just now?
Just emerged from the sand.
Oh wow, look at that. So how many turtles are normally in one
For instance,
nest?
this nest has 110 eggs.
Oh.
And this is the first batch that already emerged. There's 3 species in the Chacagua. We have olive rilde, that is this one, or we call it Tortuga golfina. Then we have the green turtle, or the black turtle as we call it in the Pacific. That's the vegetarian turtle, a little bit bigger. And then we have leatherbacks. This is a sanctuary for leatherbacks.
Okay.
So that's why this beach is very important as a nesting ground for
So these
leatherbacks. are olive ridley, golfina, the smallest turtle in the world.
The smallest turtle
The
in the world?
smallest, the most stable in their populations.
You find the nests while the turtles are laying them, and then you relocate them, or how does it work?
So we patrol the beach every single night from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. most of the times.
Wow.
There's 13 kilometers of the nesting ground in Chacagua. So we patrol every night. Sometimes we find the turtle at the moment, or sometimes by the prints, by the tracks, we can identify where the nest is. So we take the eggs, we bring them to this enclosure, this hatchery. We call it corral. This is the nursery for the babies, and then after 45 days or 60 days, depending on the species, we have the babies that we release into the water, like we're gonna do with these ones.
So then, all of this, there you're waiting for those to...
all of these are new nests.
Yeah.
So by day 40, we start putting these fences.
Yeah.
So when they emerge, we can grab them from here and then take them. Sometimes we release them right here, but most of the time we go as well a little bit further away, so we can release in different spots, you know?
Right, When they are adults, they'll come back to the place where they hatched,
to the same beach they were born, or the same area.
The same area.
You know?
Okay.
They have crystals of magnetite in their brain, so there's like their own GPS. They know how to print the magnetic field of the earth.
Yeah.
So when they migrate, it's the compass they use in order to go through their journey.
Amazing. And then, but you patrol on that quad?
Yeah, we patrol on the quad, all this beach, every night. That's when the mamas come to lay their eggs at night.
Yeah, so every night there's turtles coming.
Yeah, right now it's the end of the season. There's a little bit less. The big peak is November, December.
Oh, November, December.
But nowadays we still have a few.
So, but how many people do you have in the team? Because, I mean...
Yeah, there's 6 people, like local people from the community of Chacagua, have been working with us, and we're 2 biologists, myself and a colleague that is named Mareli. She's the one that started actually the whole project 10 years ago. And then I joined her for the last 6 years in Chacagua in order to keep the turtle camp running.
Yeah.
Because there's been many issues with the government, with the whole permit to do the job in here.
Yeah.
So it's been complicated, but at least we have it still.
Yeah. But who owns like the beach then, the land? Because it's national park, right?
Yeah, it's a national park. Actually, it does not belong to anybody. It's just part of the park, but everything is being sold out. You know, all the
Right.
land is being sold. It's gonna get a little bit complicated, but
Yeah.
we're trying to do our part and then see how we can balance the situation.
Yeah. How do you grab them? You just
Yeah.
scoop them up,
Yeah,
or
like
how does
this.
it work? Ah, okay.
One.
But they have their eyes. Oh, their eyes are open.
Yeah, they're ready. They're ready to go. They're active. When they emerge, they're active in order to move faster.
Oh,
to
I
the
think
water.
it peed on me. Is that possible?
Yeah, a little bit. A little water.
2. Oh wow. Oh, they're squeaky. 2. 3. Look at them. They're flapping. 4. Oh no, did I lose count? 4. Maybe I count again. You need to know the total in the thing, right? Yeah. Okay. 20. Oh, this one is on its back. Oh, you're okay. 21. Oh, it's so many. You're okay. 57. 58. 59. But there could still be coming
Yeah,
out
yeah,
just now, right?
Yeah, yeah. So for these ones, we them in one day, and then afterwards we dig up the hole. We open the nest.
Ah.
We dig everything out to count the shells, to do the math on how many lives, how many dead, and in the process we can find some baby turtles that are still on their way, or they are the weak ones that cannot make it with the whole clutch on their own.
Because how deep do the mums bury them usually?
30, 40 centimeters for the olive ridley, 60, 70 for the greens, and around a meter for the leatherbacks. Leatherbacks
Oh,
go
wow.
deep.
Leatherbacks are
the
massive.
size of the quad. The leatherback is
They
like a
are
2 meter
giant.
turtle.
So those babies are also a lot bigger when they come out.
Yeah, a big group.
Oh really? Already like
yeah,
hand
double the
size?
size, yeah.
Wow.
The whole process, as they come out, crawl out of the water, start finding their spot, then start scattering sand, make a hole, then do the construct the chamber. It takes around 1 hour and a half, like the whole process, to lay the eggs, cover, and go away.
So, but sometimes you wait all that time
Yeah,
until
yeah.
they're done, and
Yeah, sometimes we
Wow.
wait, sometimes we just continue and then head back, or depends on the situation.
yeah. And then you sleep during the day, and then in the night you go again.
Yeah, at night is the big moment. for
Prime
us.
time.
And at night there's when most of the babies hatch.
Right.
Most of the night, in a natural situation, they emerge at night.
Yeah, exactly.
So at night we have to be also
Aware.
aware of this area because there's so many dogs
Yeah.
that buy the fence and go
Yeah.
inside. They smell the babies.
Are there
So-
still also people trying to take
Yeah,
eggs?
there's poaching.
Poaching,
still.
yeah.
It's a coastal community. It's part of the game.
Yeah.
If they find the turtle, it's theirs. If
Yeah.
I find it, it's mine. But yeah, there's
Yeah.
still around 3 or 4 people every night that they walk the beach in order to get the.
Make sure that
They sell the eggs. And there are 7 species in the world, and 6 of them come to
7,
Mexican
I
waters
was
for
wrong.
Mexican
to lay the
to
eggs.
lay their eggs. Mexico is really important.
Oh
in
wow,
sea
I didn't
turtle
realize that.
conservation. And Oaxaca, of course, is the best in Mexico for
Of
sea
course,
turtles.
yeah.
Oaxaca is very powerful.
Yeah.
We have lots of big sites for nesting, for arribadas, for leatherbacks, of course. Leatherbacks. The leatherbacks that we release here,
Yeah.
they migrate down to South America, Peru, Chile. They grow in there, they feed in there, and when they reach reproductive stage,
They come all the way back here?
yeah, they do their whole
Unbelievable.
migration to the Mexican Pacific. And does it.
That's incredible. Yeah, I didn't realize that this site was. I mean, I understood that, you know, because of the killing of turtles in the 70s, 80s,
Yeah, yeah.
that it led
All
to a
decline,
worldwide
yeah,
decline. But I
decline,
actually
yeah.
didn't realize that was for this reason. Wow.
Yeah, there's many reasons, but yeah, mainly that thing in Mazunte, the big factory.
Yeah, that's where I was. Yeah.
And the harvest before it was maybe 100%. You know, it was
Yeah. Yeah, I read something that they killed 500 turtles per day
or even more.
or more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus the eggs that were collected on
course.
the beach, so it was a big decline. But still, it's going on. There's many threats,
Yeah.
poaching,
It's still a fight.
touristic development on the nesting grounds, plastic, fishing,
Yeah.
industrial fishing.
With the big
Freaking big.
crawlers, yeah.
debris, lots of debris, like fishing debris,
Yeah.
fishing gear everywhere. So we want to help their populations in order to reestablish. It's gonna be like this. It has to be like this. We have to be here in order to make it. Else they won't come out on their own.
People like this give me
There's
hope.
many threats all over the place. So that's why we have to bring them here, protect them, and release as many healthy turtles as we can, so they can be new recruits for the wildlife population.
Come on, you can do it. Oh, there's another one. See? Oh.
Yeah, they normally come together.
This is amazing. Wow.
Esa es el de la mañana.
How many out of, say, one nest of 100 eggs will make it to adulthood?
1 in 1,000 only. In natural.
1 in 1,000 will make it.
Yeah.
That's like the normal.
Those are terrible odds.
That's a
So
horrible
that's not
odds.
considering fishing, of course, or I don't know, getting caught in plastic or something.
Right now.
Yeah, those are terrible odds.
Yeah, sadly the sea turtles reach sexual maturity at a very late age, 20 years. From this stage to
They
20
need to
years,
survive 20 years before they can reproduce.
Yes.
This time.
To reach that stage of 20 years,
Yeah.
many threats on their
So
on their
much can happen on
migrations
the
and
way.
their journey. So that's the thing. But also one mama can lay 1,000 eggs per season. Let's say one olive really can come tonight,
Yeah.
head back,
Yeah.
fertilize.
Yeah, but
another
still, if
clutch.
she lays 1,000 eggs per
Just
season,
one.
only one
But
might make
that's,
it.
That's their way of doing it.
Yeah.
Lay shit many eggs, and then one will make it.
Yeah.
They don't lay 3 eggs per nest. They
Yeah.
lay 100 eggs, so they can lay
Yeah.
around 10 times, 10 clutches.
Per season, and then
So
yeah.
1,000 eggs average.
Yeah.
So at least they make sure one of the babies will make it to adult
Yeah,
life.
yeah. And then these ones, when they are adults, how old can they get? 80 or something.
70 to 100 years.
70 to
Yeah,
100.
yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to release the turtles, the babies, in a little while, but we have to wait until it gets a little bit darker, because right now there's just birds everywhere. So yeah, if we would release them now, they're all going to be eaten. So just gonna wait maybe half an hour more.
These nests hatch in the morning, so sometimes.
And there's still some babies there.
babies,
Oh yeah. Unbelievable.
Here
But
that-
how they can, this is maybe a stupid question, but how can they breathe so deep in the sand?
They can make it through the sand is very
Through
porous.
the pores, yeah.
Always a few babies that remain.
Unbelievable.
The tiny
Tiny
thing,
baby.
that's the runt of the litter.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes the leftovers are kind of the weak ones.
The weak
in the
ones.
group. Like any natural process.
But it's still good to release them, because at least
Yeah,
they
but-
get maybe eaten first.
Exactly.
And then the
Sometimes they can be the slower ones that they
Exactly.
can eat, and the other.
The
that's
strong
why
ones will
they
make it.
all together in order
yeah,
to avoid or make it through the field.
exactly, yeah. So what's the size then of these eggs? Like
Ping pong ball.
a ping pong ball.
Yeah. The leatherback is around a baseball ball, and the
Wow.
green like a tennis ball.
Ah, okay. But all of them are endangered, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them in a more critical stage, or like olive ridleys. They're in danger, but not as critically as leatherbacks, for
Right.
instance.
Yeah.
It's more in a vulnerable situation,
Right, yeah.
but still has to be protected, and it's on the red list of endangered species worldwide. So
Okay, it's time to go and release the babies. So what they do is they'll go with the quad, so they can go a little bit further down the beach and release them in a quiet spot. How's that sort? Oh,
yeah,
this thing sounds very,
broken.
looks very plastic. Oh my god.
Part of the problem.
We need a new quad.
We need new quads.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, we hold the babies.
These are the kind of adventures you're missing out on when you stay at your house, when you stay in your hometown. Good Lord.
There they go. Come on, little guys.
amazing that they just know what's up. Time to get to the water. Like, no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Some are doing really well. And some are still a little bit behind. Come on, guys. Going the wrong way, man. Come on, big wave. Come on.
I think his compass was a bit off. Imagine starting your life off with a water slide. Like,
Just gonna help some of the weak ones.
come on. Never count out the bottom guy.
That was it.
That's super
They're all
fulfilling. I know it was.
Out there in the ocean. And now we have to hope that many of them will make it. They've just spotted some fresh turtle tracks. See? It's so clear, look at it. Coming like that. And then,
Look like a monster
this is
truck
the
drove through
quad.
there.
see, and then here. But then I don't understand these trails.
Those are attempts.
Ah,
Crawl out. Try to
dig?
Try to dig there. Those are, the sand is very loose now, so
Ah.
it's getting complicated. And I think here she even tried to make a new chamber, but didn't make it. So
went back.
without laying.
What an amazing experience to see these little turtles, and they're doing an amazing job here. I cannot believe it. I mean, they're volunteers. They're not even getting paid for this, and there is no government funding, nothing. And actually, they're also really struggling to keep going because, I mean, the quad is expensive, fuel is expensive, and they're not getting any funds. So anyway, I'm going to make a good donation for them because I asked them, like, how can I help? How can we help? And so they're setting up like some social media, but there is also a PayPal account where I'm going to donate. If you want to help out as well, you can. I will put the link in the description of this video and put the links there if you want to know more about the work that they're doing here, because yeah, it is really necessary. And there's actually, they told me that there are 5 beaches in this area, and this is all part of a national park, but the Mexican government kind of stopped putting any money to these parks, so that's why they are struggling, and land is being taken and that sort of thing. It's just not protected anymore. And now this is the only place where they are still having a turtle operation going, but they want to be able to do something like this on all of these beaches because it is necessary to save these turtles. So yeah, anyway,
This
if you
was
wanna
the
help out,
coolest
please
video
check out
ever.
the link in the description. I think it's just amazing work. So I'm gonna end this video now. That was it for today. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and then I'll see you in the next video.
There you have it. Get up with your itchy boots, all the love in the world. These are the kind of adventures that you miss out on, man. Saying if you have zero intention whatsoever on traveling, I don't know, like maybe change your mind, maybe get out there and just see it for yourself. Stop believing everything that just see on TV or everything that all the bad things that people tell you, and go see for yourself that there's beauty everywhere. That there. Shout out to everybody out there that's actively taking a part in helping nature in any way, shape, or form, helping animals. I'm all for it. Obviously, this was 3 years ago. I don't know what the current state of the sea turtle hatchery is, but definitely go check it out yourself. Get over to show her all the love of the world. Smash the like button if you liked it, the dislike button, but it won't believe you. Tell the next one of my Combustible. You guys be happy, healthy, safe. I love you to the moon and back. Peace.